Hey guys, let's quickly talk about how to find the volume of a sphere. You should have already watched the video that I attached above. But here we have the volume of a sphere. And what the volume of a sphere is, well, first of all, we use this formula, 4/3 pi r cubed. And I'm gonna go into detail below why it is that it's 4/3 pi r cubed. Half of a sphere is called a hemisphere. Hemisphere. So if you were to stick this sphere, which is like a perfect three-dimensional ball, inside of a cylinder, so if you were to place this sphere inside of the cylinder, the sphere would take up 2/3 of the cylinder if they have the same radius. So if this has a radius, if the cylinder has a radius, for instance, of 2, then this would also have a radius of 2. If this has a radius of 2, that means that the diameter would be 4. So 2 times 2 would be 4. So that means that the height, because the diameter of a sphere is also the height of a sphere, the height is just 2 times the radius. So if you keep that in mind, that the height of a sphere is twice the radius, which if you just doubled it, you would see it goes all the way across the sphere, then the bottom should make a lot more sense. So I started with the formula for the volume of a cylinder, which is pi times the radius squared times the height. If we replace the height, though, with just 2 times the radius, which you just said if you double the radius, that's also the height of a sphere. So if you do pi r squared times 2 times the radius instead of height, then look what you can do. Here we're adding in the 2/3, because I just told you that a sphere and a cylinder that have the same radius, a sphere takes up 2/3 of a cylinder, so not quite the whole thing. So when you multiply 2/3 out, when you multiply 2/3 by 2, 2 times 2 is 4, so it's 4/3, but then you also have to combine these r's. R squared times r to the first power, remember, with exponents. When the base is the same, you add the exponents. So both of these have r's at their base, so all you have to do is add. 2 plus 1 is 3. So that's how you get this 4/3 pi r cubed as your formula to find the volume of a sphere.